In today's Entertainment City, Liam Neeson opens up about his personal connection to the story of loss in his new movie, A Monster Calls. But first, mother and daughter Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher are remembered in a star-studded memorial.
Meryl Streep.
A somber Meryl Streep carried white roses into a private joint memorial for Hollywood icons Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds, who died one day apart last week. Reports say the actress delivered a eulogy and performed Fisher's favorite song, Happy Days Are Here Again. Gwyneth Paltrow, Ed Begley Jr., Courtney Love, and Meg Ryan were also in attendance, as was a grief-stricken Billie Lourd, Fisher's daughter and Reynolds' granddaughter. Fisher's beloved French bulldog Gary also made an appearance. As we reported, Fisher, most famous for playing Princess Leia in Star Wars and for her honesty about her struggles with mental health and drug addiction, died last Tuesday at the age of 60 after suffering a heart attack. Her mother, 84-year-old Singin' in the Rain star Debbie Reynolds, died the next day after suffering a stroke while planning Fisher's funeral. At the same time, Disney is weighing its options for the future of Fisher's iconic Star Wars character. As we told you, the actress had finished filming scenes for this year's Episode 8 before her unexpected death. But now directors are trying to figure out how to go forward without her, especially because apparently Princess Leia's role in Episode 9 was to be even larger than her role in Episode 8. That film isn't due out until 2019, and production on it hasn't even started yet, so there is time to figure things out and to grieve. And in other Star Wars news, we give you two Han Solos grabbing lunch. Harrison Ford was spotted meeting up with Alden Ehrenreich, the actor who will fill Ford's shoes in a standalone spin-off movie about Han Solo's younger years. We hope Ford's giving good advice. Liam Neeson stars as the title monster in the sweet, sad fantasy A Monster Calls, the story of a heartbroken boy who must face his mother's terminal illness. And even though his character is entirely CGI, Neeson steals the show with his resonant voice acting, especially heart-wrenching in light of his own devastating real-life loss. His wife, fellow actress Natasha Richardson, died in 2009 after a ski accident in Quebec's Mont-Tremblant, leaving behind not only Neeson, but two young sons, now without a mother. He opened up to me about how his film reflects his own experience.
Life's complicated, and we're sometimes hit with things in life that come out of left field, and you think you're not going to be able to cope with it, but somehow, somewhere within ourselves, you always find the strength. But we need support, you know? We all need support going through difficult times.
In the film, Neeson's monster is the unlikely provider of support.
A Monster Calls is one of those stories that it's so rare to see nowadays because it blends fantasy with emotion.
I think that imagination is our gift that helps us cope and make sense of things that are completely senseless. And to see how that operates in this movie is very exciting. And I think Liam and Lewis together, they're just incredible, right?
I mean, Academy Award nominee Liam Neeson, were you intimidated at all?
I wouldn't say I was intimidated. I was probably more thinking, how cool it was.
He was wonderful too, Lewis. He really was.
So this is why you called me. Come on.
And of course, tune in Monday for all of the highlights from the 74th Annual Golden Globe Awards happening this Sunday.